What's the difference between an amateur's lame approach and a dating pro's calm, collected conversation? Is it the looks, the attitude, the skill? The answer in part is all of these things, but more specifically, it's the feeling of comfort that the pro brings to the table when he interacts with a girl. That makes the difference between him being creepy to a regular 007. Comfort is by far the most important thing she can feel. And if you're screwing that up, it makes her not want to be anywhere near you. And don't worry though, I'm going to explain exactly what comfort is, why it's so important, and give some practical tips so that you can make women comfortable around you and therefore way more into you. If you don't want to be a creep, you're going to want to stick around. So what the heck is comfort? Well, there are a few levels to comfort, but on its deepest level, it's how safe she feels around you. Yeah, safe, as in everything from are you gonna socially throw her under the bus to are you gonna literally throw her under a bus because you're a psychopath. You might not know this, but most women actually worry about being in danger on a regular basis. A survey of 2,800 young people found that half of all women did not feel safe in their own community at night, which f***ing sucks. And think about it, as a guy, when was the last time that you felt in an unsafe situation, like you felt like your life might be in danger? Probably not today, probably not this week, maybe not even this year. But I was in a room full of hundreds of women and men, and the female relationship expert asked the same question to the men, and very few stood up. And then she asked the question to the women, who here has felt like your life was in danger in the past month? And every woman stood up, pretty much. And then she said, stay standing if it was within this week. And most of the women kept standing. And then she even said, if you felt like your life was in danger today, you felt like you were in an unsafe situation today, stay standing. And about half the women remained standing because they felt unsafe that same day. And I hate to break it to you, but unsafe is a nicer way of saying they're afraid of men. Guys like you and me. So while you probably don't worry about your safety around her or comfort around her, it's something she is worrying about all the time. And newsflash, there's a good chance that you might be one of the things that she's worried about, given that you're probably much bigger and stronger than her and, quite frankly, could have bad intentions. It's really not something that's hard to sympathize with. By the way, man, if you're not already following me on Instagram, what are you doing? Send me a follow and send me a DM. I would love to hear from you and I would love to personally help you out. All right, let's get back to the video. Think about it. If you in general didn't feel safe half the time, how comfortable would you have to feel around someone to date them or have sex with them? Yeah, probably a lot. I heard a woman explain it like this one time, that every time a woman goes on a date, it's like going on a date with a grizzly bear. And she's hoping it's one of the tame, nice ones, not one of the ferocious, wild ones. So it really doesn't matter how hot she thinks you are or how funny or interesting you are. If she isn't comfortable around you, she's not gonna wanna be anywhere near you. But here's the thing, you probably don't want to make women uncomfortable, let alone scare them. You just wanna date them and find a nice girlfriend, right? But think about this for a second. Do you really have any idea how comfortable you make women? If this is the first time you've come across the idea of comfort, then there's a good chance the answer is not very much, which doesn't make for good odds of you landing the woman of your dreams. Which is why on our live workshops, we bring in models and female coaches so that you can role play with them and get feedback on how comfortable you're making them, and get feedback and role play over and over again until you're making them totally comfortable and you can connect with them effortlessly. Shameless little live training plug. There's a link to our schedule down below. And here's the weird paradox for you. Your desire to be good at dating is probably making you screw this part up. Okay, let me explain. As guys, we're often so concerned with, does she like us or does she want to hook up with us, that we have no idea what she's actually feeling. This is what I call the lacking empathy screw up. Instead, you want to try to figure out, does she actually feel safe and comfortable around me? And if not, why? Am I being disingenuous? Am I being too full on? It's something you're not gonna know the answer to if you're too busy trying to get into her pants. And if you don't know the answer, then there's a good chance she's not all that comfortable around you. Real quick, man, if you're a smart guy and you know that watching a bunch of YouTube videos, unfortunately, is not gonna transform your dating life, and you want total transformation to become the most confident, powerful, badass version of yourself so that you can ultimately meet, attract, and date your dream woman, then I highly recommend get a coach, get a mentor who can see your blind spots and help you step by step through the whole dating process so that you can reach your goals way, way faster. If that sounds like something you want, then schedule a call with me and my team, and we'll see if you're a good fit for our coaching program. Again, click the link down in the description and schedule a free breakthrough session right now. All right, let's get back to the video. So then what makes someone, especially a woman, feel comfortable around you? Well, like I said before, on its deepest level, it's whether she feels physically safe. On the more shallow level, it's whether she feels secure. As in you feel secure talking and opening up with someone and not worrying that they're gonna make fun of you. The more comfort you feel, the easier the conversation is and the more you connect. So what does this look like in a person? Well, do me a favor and think of the kind of people you feel comfortable around. Do you have at least one person? Well, they probably have these traits: honesty, kindness, congruence. In other words, a genuine person without a hidden agenda. They are the person that they appear to be, which is a pretty solid blueprint of how you should be with women. If you're attracted to her, you show it. If you want to get to know her, you talk to her. If you like something, you say it. If you don't like something, you say it. On the one hand, you don't hide your intentions towards her. On the other hand, you don't treat her like a piece of meat, no matter how hot you find her. You're a person, and so is she. And so you treat her the way you'd want to be treated. All of this behavior is a byproduct of who you are on the inside. See where I'm going with this? She feels comfortable around you when you feel comfortable with yourself. In general, most guys have one of two strategies with women. One is come on really strong, the other is not come on at all. If you're honest, which strategy do you use? Because I hate to break it to you, but both strategies suck. If you come on too strong with no comfort, you come across as sleazy or too aggressive. If you're too nice and you hide your intentions, there's no genuineness and you come off as creepy or suspicious because you're hiding that you're into her. The solution is to figure out what you genuinely want from a woman, even if it's just for a short-term relationship. What do you value and enjoy about women? That isn't just a nice ass and big boobs. Before we get back to the video, make sure to subscribe to this channel. If you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button right now. I'll wait. Okay, let's get back to the video. When you get in touch with this side of yourself, you'll start putting in a lot more effort to actually get to know women and trying to figure out who they really are. The result? She'll be way more comfortable with you. And because you're being a lot more genuine and actually making a move on her, she'll probably be aroused too. She'll trust you and open up to you, and that's where a real relationship can be built. I don't know about you, but that sounds like two people that are gonna have a really good time. Because instead of being a nice guy who hides his intentions from her, ask yourself, what the heck is wrong with letting her know you like her? You're a human being that has interests and sexual desires. There's nothing wrong with that. Learn how to let go of your sexual shame and just own your interest in her. Sure, I get it. There's no guarantee that she'll like you back, and that can feel scary, but at least you gave it a shot. She'll know exactly who you are and what you're about, and there'll be no creepy feelings wondering like what your intentions are towards her. She'll know that you're a nice person rather than a nice guy, and that you like her. And she'll feel a lot more comfortable because of your honesty, which makes her a lot more likely to reciprocate those feelings. And either way, man, you just went after what you want, which is being honorable and congruent to yourself, which is some man shit. Yeah, man, it's that simple. This is a man's world. The more comfortable you are with yourself and what you want, the more you don't need her for validation or any dumb shit like that. And the more she'll be comfortable around you. Tattoo that on your fucking forehead like you're Jared Leto's Joker. And I'll be honest with you, man, if you want to know the fastest way to make women feel comfortable around you, connect with women, and even spark attraction and turn them on within seconds without even saying a single word, it's through something that we call model training. See, the old way of getting good with women was to go out there and approach hundreds and hundreds of women. It was really hard. It took a long, long time. And quite frankly, those hundreds of women are not going to give you feedback. So we developed something called model training, where we bring in gorgeous women to role play with you and give you feedback, not only on your approach and how comfortable you're making women, but also we're diving deep and we're helping you to release all the limiting beliefs, the shame, the insecurity, and nervousness that's the thing that's actually pushing women away, so you can let go of all that and become the most confident, powerful version of yourself. If that sounds like something you're interested in, then click the link down below and book a call with one of my team members, and we'll see if you're a good fit for our coaching program, and maybe, hopefully, I'll see you at one of our live boot camps. So what are you waiting for, man? Schedule your free breakthrough session right now, and we'll dive deep into what's really holding you back from women and see if we can help you overcome your challenges in the quickest, the most efficient way possible. There'll also be a link to that breakthrough session to the right of this screen in just a second. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and send me a DM. I'd love to hear from you, and I would love to personally help you out with whatever challenges that you might have. And subscribe to this channel, of course. If you're not already subscribed, what are you doing, man? Hit that subscribe button. Give me one of these if you liked this video. I really appreciate it. And leave me a comment down below. I would love to know your thoughts about this video and other videos that you'd like to see on this channel. My name is Matt Artisan from The Attractive Man, and I'll see you in the video down below. Go watch that video next.